Originally, I'm from northern Illinois. My family background is in construction and agriculture, mostly cattle. I started working when I was 12 years old as my grandfather's plasterer's apprentice. I went to college in Tennessee. I studied experimental design in psychology, and I did my thesis on taste perception. I also have an MBA in marketing. I specialize in brand equity. Right now, I'm on the board of directors for Capital Arts. I work as a fine artist in the state of Missouri. I've been at about 30 shows in Missouri and Illinois. And prior to that, I worked in medical device international shipping over in the European Union and the Pacific Rim. And in regards to my political experience, the first campaign that I ever worked on was for Harry Brown for president in 2000. I also worked on Ron Paul's campaign in 2008 and 2012. And I've also run as a candidate in 2010 and 2012 in the state of Missouri. I belong to the Libertarian political party, and the state senate deals with District 6 covers 7 counties. District 6 is around Jefferson City and the southern middle section, like Cole and Gasconade, Monroe and Montauk, and I mean there's a few others there. I've been active in the Libertarian Party since 1996, and I've always run under that banner. The main reason that I decided to run for state senate had to do with mostly the industrial hemp bills that have been coming out of the state of Missouri for the past couple of years. And in 2010, I founded the Missouri Hemp Network to help people in the state of Missouri start to understand the business side of industrial hemp because of the fact I had contacts in Canada and China. And I wanted to make Made in Missouri a market-viable entity through my network. My network is about 1,300 strong, and I've got about 24 people that are farmers that are willing to, they've actually contacted me and wanted to get involved with the industrial hemp farming. But the thing that caused me to get involved was the bill that passed, that Governor Grayson signed on his last day, is filled with regulation and oversight that I did try over the past couple of years to warn them that passing that kind of hemp bill is going to be detrimental. Because when you deal with the business side, you're going to talk about capital, you're going to talk about insurance, you're going to talk about processing, manufacturing, because you need to take that raw material into a final product cachet. And I need something I can sell. I need something to market. Depending on what kind of final product cachet you get from your actual harvest, depending on the cultivar, depending on the kind of hemp, the jobs created per acre range from 4 to about 18. And I tried to explain this to the individuals that have been in Jefferson City, both the Republican and Democrat, and mainly in my educational attempts, I just could not break through the idea that they wanted some sort of oversight and the ability to actually get rid of someone's harvest. And because of the fact that industrial hemp is not subsidized, it doesn't have any protection from the federal government, these things are done solely in the market device. Now, I tried to get Missouri to follow the lead taken by the state of Colorado, because I know a farmer there that actually farms hemp, and he has a processing plant on his actual business model is vertical. And because he's able to take the raw material and process it himself, he was able to get a contract with Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap by himself with no government interference, no government aid. He did the whole thing himself. And that's what I'm trying to promote in my campaign. Another thing that I was, another issue that I'm trying to promote is changing the educational paradigm that is in the state of Missouri. I would like to see the change from K through 8 remain and then transform what we know as high school into something more like a European format where you bring down a community college like Lynn Tech and you start giving the students access to work share in regards to what's in the market device, being able to go into the workplace so they can take the theory and they can understand the application in the market device so they have a better understanding of what they're going to need in regards to it. Do I need to go to a technical school? Do I need to go to a 4-year college? Do I need a master's degree? Instead of going through high school and basically teaching to the test, I want to transform high school like especially in a country like Germany, where you have every student going into at least one market viable career.